So in today's session, try to understand. We'll try to understand about stress, what causes stress, and how to be happy and joyful in life. But before that, I want some of you to raise your hands and share how is today's meditation. So whoever wants to share, please come on the video. We have done an intense meditation on 1 hour, 10 minutes. Okay. Shesha Chalamji. You have to unmute.
Sir, extraordinary. There is no word to say. In fact, I was unable to open my eyes. Literally, I was crying. I don't know.
Where you are from, sir?
Basically, I'm from Jolapet. I went to Ramnayakamate 1.5 months back.
Okay.
Literally, I was crying there. Again, I am crying here. There is no word, Pradeep Ji. I met you in Coimbatore also.
Yes.
Thank you.
Pleasure. Thanks for sharing. So these tears are the tears of joy.
Maybe true.
These are the tears of the joy when you are with yourself, when you are deeply with yourself. There is an explosion of joy from within.
Literally, I was not able to open my eyes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pradeep Ji.
You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
So today, we are going to learn something new. Like every session, there will be some practical tools or mantras which we will be discussing, which is really going to help in your real life, day-to-day life, practical life, materialistic life, and spiritual life. See, spirituality, the essence of spirituality is spiritual. If you say yourself as a spiritual, that means you are focused on your own betterment. You are focused on your own improvisation of your words, actions, thoughts. Thoughts, words, and deeds. You are focused on improving your thoughts from negative to positive, from positive to miraculous. And you're focused on speaking the ultimate truth. And you're speaking only what is necessary. And you're focused on your deeds. You're focused on your work. If somebody asks you, what is spirituality? The simple definition is spirituality is to make ourselves a better version of ourselves. Spirituality is to live a happy life, peaceful life. And spirituality is to live a life of celebration, a life of joy. This is the very definition of spirituality. If somebody asks, why you are in the spiritual path, what do you get? You simply say, I want to celebrate my life. I want to live a life full of joy. And spirituality is the way. We are all spirits. We're all Atma. You're all pure energy. We are pure consciousness. So spirituality is a study of yourself. Spirituality is the study of self, study of life, and study of the creation, the divine creation, the God creation. So today's mantra is take care of your breath. Normally people say take care of your health, but take care of your breath. That is spirituality. How do you take care of your breath? Now, this is something very interesting, very deep, very profound. What happens when you take care of your breath? How do you take care of your breath? What is the meaning of taking care of the breath? You can do this little experiment. Anytime you feel stressed, anytime you feel worried, anytime you feel concerned in your life, just breathe. Just close your eyes and breathe consciously. Take care of your breath. Let your breath be peaceful. Let your breath be calm. Let your breath be happy breath, joyful breath. You can do this experiment. It's going to instantly, it is going to release the stress. Anytime you are feeling stressful, take a deep breath. All is well. Just that breath, when you are breathing in more, what you are actually breathing in is trust. When you breathe consciously, when you're breathing in, you breathe, I trust life. I trust the divine. I trust God. I trust the process. I trust all is well. Breathe in the trust factor. Instantly, your worries will go away. You can do this spiritual science experiment. This is a science because it really works. And if you're having headache, again, experiment number 2. The first experiment is anytime you are feeling stressed, anytime you are feeling worried, take a deep breath. And when you are breathing in the trust of God, trust of life, trust that all is good. Just breathe in the trust and let go. When you're breathing out, you are letting go. You are breathing in the trust of God, the trust of life. And when you're breathing out, you are simply telling yourself, I let go. I let go. Only when you're holding it, there is stress. When you let go, you feel relaxed. So, what you let go? You let go of anything and everything you're holding on to. When you hold on to, you shrink. When you let go, you are relaxed. Let go. Let go of your attachments. Let go of your concerns. Let go of your worries. So, this is what it means take care of your breath. When you take care of your breath will take care of you. When you are breathing, you are not only breathing oxygen, you are breathing prana, and you are breathing hope. You are breathing in faith. You are breathing in trust. So that is the first experiment, my dear friends. So because it is Breath Energy Health Foundation, we are going to take it all over the world. So we are going to discuss about breath energy and health. If you live a stress-free life, that means you are living a healthy life, a happy life. That's the first experiment. The second experiment, anytime you have a headache or anytime you have heaviness in the body or tension in the body, just simply relax. This is a second experiment. Relax, close your eyes, and just breathe consciously as if you are taking care of a small baby. Breathe consciously. Hold yourself gently. Hold yourself delicately and breathe in consciously. Breathe in Breathe out. Let it be a natural breath. Now, in this process, you are really taking care of the breath. Don't think you are doing meditation. Just think you are taking care of the breath. Your breath is very delicate, very gentle. How you handle a newborn baby, so delicately you will handle. Like that, you observe your breath. Take care of your breath lovingly, caringly, compassionately, and joyfully. Just do this for 20 minutes. Your headache will disappear. The stress in your shoulder blades will disappear. You feel for the first time, you feel it's nothing actually to be worried. Life is good. People worry in life because they are narrow. Their focus is narrow. It is like, imagine there is a white paper and there is a line and there is only one line. Just imagine the line to be the problem of your life. There is a white paper and there is one line. You just focus on that line. The line appears to be huge, big, but it's actually a small line. So in life also problems are very small. In life problems are very small, but we make it big. We make it big because we are very narrow focused. Now, next to the line, you draw a bigger line. Then the previous line becomes a smaller one. So the small line represents your focus on tensions and worries. The bigger line focuses on your life mission, the soul purpose. Whatever might be the problems in your life, when you focus on that problems becomes bigger and bigger and bigger. But rather focus on your soul mission, rather focus on your purpose of life. Then all your existing problems appears to be very small, nothing. It is your focus which matters. If you are focused on life challenges, your life is full of problems. If you are focused on life mission, then there is no problems in your life. In spite of the problems, it doesn't matter for you. The third point, very important point. If you see from the higher perspective, if you see from the higher dimensions, like just imagine you are seeing the life from the causal plane, from the soul perspective. Money doesn't matter. The work you do matters. You have to write it in bold letters. Money doesn't matter. The work you do on the planet Earth matters. Your spirit guides, astral masters, when they see you from the above, they don't care how much money you have. They don't care who takes the money, who cheats the money. They don't care all those things. They don't care where the money is going, who the money, from whom, from where, from to what, to where. They don't focus on. They don't focus on the money movement. They focus on your work, what work you are doing. So focus on your work. Don't focus on insecurities. Don't focus on survival issues. Don't focus on money. Money, insecurity, greed, power, everything. Don't focus on that. Focus on your work. Whatever the work you do, you focus on it. If you're a carpenter, focus on the carpentry. It should be a beautiful carpentry. If you're a painter, focus on the painting. If you're cooking, focus on the cooking. Whatever the work you do, focus on the work. Whatever is your creative skills, express that creative skills through work. Focus on the work of life. For what purpose you have come to earth? What is the very purpose you are born? Focus on that work, my dear friends. What is the purpose you are born on the earth? Focus on that work. Then life becomes a celebration. When you live your purpose of life, life becomes a celebration. And the most important point, the final point, nothing can go wrong. Nothing can go wrong. There are divine masters. They are your astral masters, your spirit guides. There are many invisible great masters who are always there with you. Nothing can go wrong. Trust in the divine. It is really, really important to trust in the divine. Nothing can go wrong. You focus on your mission. You focus on your life purpose. Do the best and leave the rest. That should be your mantra. Do the best and leave the rest. There are so many masters to take care of the things. Nothing can go wrong. Trust the process. Do the best and leave the rest. So I've given you 5 points. And if you integrate these 5 points in your day-to-day life, life becomes a celebration. And the first and the foremost is take care of your breath. It begins by taking care of your breath. The more you take care of your breath, the more you will have trust factor. You can experiment this equation. The more you take care of your breath, the more you have trust in life. If you don't take care of your breath, then there is no trust. There's only fears. But when you take care of your breath, through the breath, the divine guidance goes in and the trust factors blossoms from your heart. It is through your breath, the divine blessings and the divine guidance goes within and the trust radiates from your heart. So take care of your breath, my dear friends. So this is the bigger understanding of life. Now, let us see the stress of life from a different perspective, from a very practical perspective. Why people go through stress? Because they have so many things to do in such a short time and they don't have energy. 3 things. They have so many things to do in such a short time and they don't have much energy. So naturally you go through stress. So there are 3 factors here. So many things to do, many things to do. And number 2, time. Time is a constraint because we all have 24 hours and we want to do many, many things in such a short span of time. And number 3, we don't have much energy. So naturally you feel stressed, concerned, worried, a lot of things. And the moment you go through stress, it impacts your physical body. It impacts your emotional body. The moment you feel stress, what happens? You feel emotionally agitated. Stress impacts your emotions and your emotions impacts your physical body. It's not good for the health. So your physical health is damaged, your emotional health is damaged. So stress is the single contributing factor, my dear friends. So how do we understand this? Time is the same for everybody. You cannot increase the time. Everybody has 24 hours. We cannot have 28 hours. It would be good if one day is 30 hours, one day is 40 hours. No. Every day it is 24 hours. And for everybody, it is the same time. Time cannot be changed. And also the amount of work we have, it cannot be changed because it's our responsibilities. We have to go to office and do the work. We have to take care of the children. We have to do the cooking. We have to go to the market and we have to meet the friends and we have to go to the functions. The work cannot be avoided. These are all important things. Everything is important because that is your duty. If you are a mother, your duty is to take care of yourself, your husband, your children. If you are a husband, your duty is to take care of yourself, your wife, your children, your parents. These are all duties. Nothing can be avoided. Your duties has to be done. That is your dharma. So time cannot be altered. And your duties cannot be altered. Your dharma cannot be altered. Your work cannot be altered. So the only factor you can focus on is energy. When you increase your energy, then the time factor and your duty factor is taken care. Whatever might be the work, whatever might be the workload, if you have energy, you are able to finish it off efficiently. Whatever might be the challenging situation, if you have energy, you are able to cross over that challenge. When you have energy, you can able to do the work efficiently. Instead of doing the work in 1 hour, you will be able to do the work in 40 minutes. So when you take care of your energy, your time is taken care, your work is taken care, my dear friends. So it is the energy factor we should focus on. So how do we increase our energy? Eating more food? No. If you eat more food, you will not get energy. Because even to digest the food, you need energy, cosmic energy. If you don't have energy, the food you eat also cannot be digested. Where do you get energy? Go sleep. You cannot sleep the whole life. Again, it becomes a wasted life. And as a matter of fact, if you sleep more than 6 hours, you lose energy. Only the first 6 hours you get energy. After 6 hours, you lose energy. You would have noticed if you try to sleep for 12 hours or 14 hours, when you wake up tired. You sleep for 6 hours and you wake up, you feel fresh. So then what is the source? What is the source of energy? Food is not the source. Sleep is not the source. Then what is the source? It is your breath, my dear friends. When you close your eyes and observe the breath, you maximize the energy. The science of meditation is nothing but science of energy maximization. When you close your eyes, you conserve the energy. When you observe the breath, you maximize the energy. You increase the energy. When you close your eyes, you observe the energy. When you observe the breath, you increase the energy. So that's why I said, take care of your breath. When you take care of your breath, you are taking care of your health. You have 5 minutes time. Just close your eyes and observe the breath. You are increasing your energy. It's like every day you are depositing in your bank account. Every day you deposit in your bank account. Once you have enough money, you can do whatever you want. If you don't have money, then you cannot build a house. You cannot go for a holiday. You cannot buy new clothes. When you have lot of money, you can buy whatever you want. Similarly, when you have lot of energy, you can celebrate the life the way you want. You can live a healthy life. You can live a happy life. You can live a joyful life. You can live a meaningful life only when you have energy. And the more you have energy, the more you have clarity. And the more you have clarity, the more you know what is the priority of life. Energy gives rise to clarity, clarity gives rise to priority. Once you have the clarity and priority, you are a celebrity. You are a celebrity of your own life. So take care of your breath, my dear friends. It begins with breath. Stress happens because of the workload, because of the time constraint, and because of the lack of energy. Nothing can be done with the time, nothing can be done with the workload, but something can be done with energy. Every day, sit in meditation. Take care of your breath. The anytime you feel stressed in your life, this word should ring. I better take care of my breath. So immediately close your eyes and just for 2 minutes, you take care of your breath. You will see instant result. You don't need to think like, oh, meditation, I have to sit for 1 hour. No, just 2 minutes, close your eyes and observe the breath. You will have this much energy. The longer you take care of your breath, the greater the energy. But don't waste even 2 minutes. Unless you take care of your breath, you cannot live a stress-free life. Underline this point. Unless you take care of your breath, you cannot live a stress-free life. In other words, the more you take care of your breath, the more you can live a joyful life. The more you take care of your breath, the more you can live a joyful life. We all know this truth, but this has to be heard again and again and again. Then it goes deep within us. Instead of focusing on 1001 things, let us focus on one thing. Which gives 1001 things? Just focus. And there are few lizard friends in my room. Whenever I speak the truth, they say tuk 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 tuk. So every time, remember this. Take care of your breath. Take care of your breath. So we'll take few questions, and based on the questions, we'll go further. And you might ask, sir, what is the ultimate end of it? Okay, we are taking care of the breath, and we are eating good food, and we are learning all the spiritual things, and we are doing our dharma, and we are good citizens, and we are everything is good. Then what is the ultimate? What is the ultimate of spirituality? The ultimate of spirituality is to see that life is nothing but a comedy. You have to live a celebration. You have to live a life of comedy. Every moment of your life, there should be comedy. There should be a laughter. You should be able to make fun of yourself. When you're able to make fun of yourself, then you are a great enlightened master. This is the concept of laughing Buddha. A Buddha is a person who is enlightened, and a Buddha is always laughing. Always laughing means not physically laughing at every moment of life. From a third dimensional perspective, it's a tragedy. From the higher dimensional perspective, it is a comedy. People say, sir, I've been in a very abusive relationship. My life is a hell. My wife is beating me day and night. My life is destroyed. Arey Baba, if you see from a physical life, it is a tragedy. Of course, your wife is hitting you. It is a tragedy. But you see from a cosmic point of view, it is a beautiful comedy. Who has designed it? Why did you choose that kind of a lifetime? Why did you plan that kind of a lifetime? In the higher worlds, you pleaded your wife, please come and beat me. I have to learn some lessons. You have pleaded in the higher worlds in the soul planning stage. And you are complaining about your own soul plan. Isn't it not a comedy? You see? And somebody vacates the body. And people here say, oh, tragedy. He's died. Such a loving person. He died. And who will look after me now? Who is there for me now? Tragedy. But from the higher perspective, they have gone back home. This earth journey is finished. Time to celebrate. He has completed the mission and he has gone back successfully. Time to celebrate. See, you achieved something. You went to the school, you went to the college, you achieved a degree, you passed in high distinction, you graduated. Then it's a time to celebrate. So once you finish the lifetime, that means your graduation happened. So you have to celebrate that graduation. You will be able to celebrate it only when you see from the higher perspective. Okay. So, my dear friends, we all have come to the earth out of our own free will, out of our own free choice. And we have meticulously planned every minute detail in our life. We have meticulously planned. We have meticulously planned for a reason. We have planned so that we can learn something, so that we can contribute something. Whatever happens, happens for good. This is the meaning of the statement. Whatever happens, happens for good because you have planned it from your higher space. And you have planned it for your own betterment, for your best. And life is a beautiful drama. We have come here to enjoy the drama. As Shakespeare said, the whole world is a stage. The whole world is a stage. We struct and fume, do our part and depart. We struct and fume, do our part and depart. Nobody is going to be here permanent. Mark my words, nobody is going to be here permanent. We all have come with an expiry date. So let us enjoy the life while we are here. While we are here, let us enjoy the life. When you learn, there is a natural joy in your being, isn't it? When you learn something, there is a joy from your being. You learn a life lesson. You become a better person. You have become an evolved person. Then naturally there is a joy. So let us focus on lessons. Let us focus on why we have come. We have come only for two reasons. Only two reasons. Number one, to learn the lessons. Number two, to celebrate life. At any given point of time, either you are learning something or you are celebrating your life. When you do service to others, you are celebrating life. Anytime you do service to others, there is a natural joy which arises from within you. That joy you can never get anywhere. That is the highest joy. You come here to experience that. When you are meditating, what is happening in meditation? You are sitting with yourself. You are spending time with yourself. You are embracing yourself. You're sitting, you're closing your eyes and observing your breath. You're taking care of your breath. You are embracing yourself. You are spending time with yourself. You are in love with yourself. That is such a joyful moment. Now we'll go with questions. I wish people ask some comedy questions also, so that it's time we all celebrate with the comedy. Yes, Anushaji.
Good evening, sir. Thank you again for this beautiful session. When you speak about looking at life as a comedy, truly we look at life as a comedy. But then when this picture is not there, it's very difficult to follow it in practice is what I feel. But whatever
That's when you have to take care of your breath.
Yes. So this is a practice. I mean, this is a question that I have. I don't know if it's a question, but say you are very limited on time and say you have just 1 hour to finish a task. Okay, the next hour the task has to be submitted, and you have a very strong feeling that you want to stay with your breath for a much longer duration, but then there is a task to be completed. So I can allot only 5 minutes, but then there is a feeling inside you want to give yourself 45 minutes. Now you are fighting between time and what you feel. In this case, what's the practical solution to it? So obviously, practically, I would also let me put it across. Practically, what I would do is I would say, okay, let me take that 15 minutes, but then I don't have a choice. I have to use the next 45 minutes because I have a timeline to be completed. But then there is a feeling inside where how I wish I could sit for more.
Out of 24 hours, you are focused only on 45 minutes. What happened to the rest of the 23 hours, 15 minutes?
So that is wasted. That we know. That I agree. I totally agree that I have
This is the
wasted.
perfect comedy. This is the question I wanted. See, this is how the mind works. Take care of your breath. All the answers are within you. life becomes a natural joy. When you are the more you are with your breath, the more your priority comes into the order. It is, see, when the priority is not in order, there is a natural stress. Okay. So when the priority comes in order, then even though there are a lot of things, but you will do it with ease and grace. There will be no stress. First comes first, the second comes second. So that is the priority. So when you get up in the first thing in the morning, okay, the first thing is be with your breath. That is the first priority. Get up 10 minutes early, 15 minutes early. Be with your breath. Do this experiment. I really want you to do this experiment, and I want you to share with other people in the Zoom session sometime. If you are really concerned about your question, so the first thing is take care of your breath. Do meditation for 1 hour. Out of 24 hours, we have 24 hours. Prioritize the breath, observing the breath as the first one, like meditation as the first one. 1 hour, you meditate. Very naturally, the rest of the things comes into order. Do this experiment for 1 week. And when you do this experiment, a lot of magic happens. I'll tell you what some of the magic might be. For example, you have an office report to be submitted, and you are stressed that you are not able to submit, and your boss is going to scold you. Just imagine that is a situation. In spite of the stress, do meditation first thing in the morning. And even your work is not completed, it is only half complete, it is still okay. But first do the meditation and go to the office. Your boss will be smiling at you. He will be in a very good mood. And he will say that, oh, he would have forgotten about the work. And you would say, sir, it's only half completed. You say, it's okay, no problem. Take your time and complete it. This kind of magic will happen. Because when you are with your breath, you are with yourself. You are connected also to the God consciousness because you are part of God. A lot of magic will happen when you meditate. In my own experiment, in my own experience, I have an interview at 12 o'clock and I got a call at only 9 o'clock in the morning, hardly 3 hours left. What to prepare? Nothing to prepare. I said, the only thing I know is meditation. So I better do meditation. So I closed my eyes and I meditated for about 45 minutes. And towards the end of the meditation, I heard this inner voice, you do the interview. So when I went to the interview place, because I realized that whatever the question the other person asked me, I don't have any answer because I'm not at all prepared. So you do the interview is what the voice I heard. So you do the interview means you ask questions. Interview means ask questions. So the moment I entered the office, once the interview started, I started asking questions. I initiated the questions. And seeing my confidence, they gave me the job without asking any questions. So meditation gives you guidance. The most important point, the divine guidance you get is only through meditation. A lot of magic will happen. What to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go, whom to make friendship with, whom not to make friendship with, which business to start, which business not to start. This guidance you will get when you are with your breath. I want you to do this experiment and literally share with others.
So I would like to share here. Last time also,
did you get what I'm trying to say?
Yes. And this is what I would like to share is most days what I do is I plan my day in such a way that the first thing I do is meditation. There are a few sparse days when I wake up, it gets slightly late and then there are chores. And those are the only days where I am not happy because I did not do it first thing in the morning. But as you rightly said, and this is something which has been very true, that if I do meditation first thing in the morning, which happens most of the days, the day is largely sorted. It's also during the day but the fact is, yes, there are times and pockets of time which I have wasted, which I know, which is a past, which has not happened. So I would again do this on a consistent basis, sir. Even right now it's happening consistently, but there are these sparse pockets where I don't get to do it first thing in the morning, it will be probably the third task, because there are other tasks which needs to be done. But then it has to be completed the first thing in the morning. I agree. But
I know, madam. When you're asking, before you ask the question, I know you already know the answer. You simply want to ask the question because you want to have a conversation. I know that. Because when you're asking the question, I already know that the answer you already know. But still, you are asking the question so that others can benefit. It
Okay,
is a reminder.
I have one more question which is not pertaining to this topic at all, but in my view, I think it's probably in everyone's mind. Can I ask? If it's not a valid question,
Is it a comedy question you can ask?
I don't know. You can choose to ignore it, or you can just choose to invalidate it if you think it's not relevant.
Okay. Go ahead.
So there is so much of hoopla happening about the Mahakumbh. So I really wanted to understand from a spiritual perspective, what's the significance of Mahakumbh? For some time, I would also stress this, for some time I felt that, am I being in the spiritual path, am I missing taking a dip there? But somewhere I heard that, when you're in the path of meditation, that is what is the significance of Mahakumbh. But I want your views, because you are the ultimate, you know the truth very well.
Okay. You see, everything happens for a reason. You have to understand that everything happens for a reason. Like in the absence of sunlight, moonlight is a great light. But in the presence of sunlight, even though moonlight exists, sunlight is very powerful. So moonlight is not visible. Correct. So in the absence of meditation, all those spiritual rituals are very important because they give faith, hope in life. Okay. But in the presence of meditation, when you are a master, when you yourself know that you create your own reality, and through your awakened, heightened senses, you are not only seeing from the physical senses, you are seeing from the heightened senses. Your third eye is activated, your third eye is perfected, you are connected to the higher dimensions, and you are working for a greater cause. That means your sunlight, your soul light is nothing but the sunlight. So your soul light is very bright. Then, if you want to go to these kind of congregations, you can go. But if you feel guided not to go, don't need to go, because it all depends on your inner guidance. For a master, he always follows the inner guidance. Okay. And for a person who is yet to be a master, then these kind of rituals do give them hope in life, right? And we cannot discount it. We cannot discount it. Everything has its own significance. But whether you want to go or not, it is your own choice. You ask your heart, you feel like going, you go. You don't feel like going, you don't go. Because that is how you emphasize your own mastery. Just because somebody says it is important, go, you are not following. Don't follow anybody, follow your heart. That is very, very important. And when it comes to, in general, this kind of congregations, it is one of the largest congregations on the planet Earth, where they take religious congregation, where they take a dip. Just by dipping in the river, your gunas are not going to change. Your qualities are not going to change. Your vasanas are not going to change. But yes, you will have a profound feeling that it is a holy dip, and there will be a hope and faith in life that things will be good going forward. So, the options are very clear. You got the answer.
Yes. Thank you, sir.
Yeah. For the people who are asking questions, please come on the video.
Master,
Yes, sir.
namaste, Master. Namaste,
Namaskar.
namaste.
Namaste.
I am seeing after a very, very long time, at least I hear a lot of all things, whatever is happening is good. Everything is very, very good is happening, a greater transformation. And you were given today, I was very happy, you were given a simple prescription. Just take care of your breath. That is the final solution for everybody. I think I definitely follow what you have been saying this, and it is really benefiting. I am transforming myself, and all your every time you have been giving prescription, then and there, fresh. It's like a fresh treatment. And every fresh treatment, if we follow it, we progress, we transform, we will be very, very happy, Master. This is what I want to say in this. Excellent. Greater things are, I am expecting greater things are going to happen. And the world is going to benefit a lot. And you already set the very strong foundation where to where to hit. Therefore, you will get the greater benefit all over the world. That is UNO. Thank you, Master. Thank you so much. I love you.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much for all your good wishes. And we love you too. And it is a man-to-man love. Okay, it is a divine love.
It is a soul-to-soul love.
Soul
You
to
are a
soul
higher
love.
soul. You are a higher soul. I am a lower soul. But there is no such a thing. We are all God finally.
No, there is a company which manufactures suit. Okay, so the name of the company is Man to Man. Okay, so I was remembering that. So it's a man to man because only a man can understand another man. So it's a man to man love. Okay, so from the soul space, of course, yes, we are beyond man and woman. We understand everybody. We are in oneness
So
connection.
happy, Master. So happy to talk to you. And the energy was excellent and the energy was multiplying in what you call, I don't know, very, very high. It's going to be very high. Yeah.
Yes, sir. And yes, this month, end of this month, I'm going to address the United Nations office in Hanoi, Vietnam.
Yes.
So this will be the first UN session I'll be taking. So BHF has started 1 month ago, hardly 1 month, and it is reaching to the United Nations office. So it's a happy moment. So this means a lot for me because I know that I'm not alone. I'm not alone. Like, there are so many people supporting. There's so many physical masters supporting. There are so many invisible masters supporting in this great mission. So it's a collective mission. And so the mission is very simple: health and happiness.
Many
Simple
masters
mission.
are surrounded. Many masters are surrounded you to do this great task.
Yes, sir. I'm just an instrument. It is happening through me. Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, Master. Wonderful.
Yeah. Thank you.
Good evening, sir. This is
Yes,
David.
madam. Good evening. Madam,
Yeah.
for you to raise the hand, instead of raising the hand in the video, there is a hand raise button
Yeah,
in the
I
app.
know, but then I couldn't find it, so I thought better raise my hand. Again, she found
Okay,
it.
so cute.
Neelima
So
found
cute.
it.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, thank you for the good session, sir. I'm talking from Tanjavur, and I'm in just a contradictory situation now. Today's class is you talk about the breath, taking care of breath, and exactly in opposite situation I'm in. My mother, she's not well, and I have come here to take care of her. And she has got the problem of breathlessness. And only with the support of oxygen, she is pulling up. So even I showed her in the video I showed you, because she has met you once in the ashram. And I asked her whether she remembers you. She just nodded her head. So I'm doing my best, and I'm doing the rest, and it's all because of your teaching. And I'm grateful for that, sir.
When you take care of your breath, you will be able to take care of your mother
Yeah.
much more.
Yeah, even today morning, I was meditating by her side. I was sitting by her side and meditating. So, thank you, sir. Thank you for your session.
All is well, madam.
Yeah.
All is well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
Next
you.
question. Thank you. Next question.
Hello, sir. I am Chirag from Germany, studying master's course. I have a question regarding the emotions and feeling. Should I try to focus, observe the feeling of anger, greed, or happiness?
Can you come again once again? Where you are from, Chirag?
I am from Germany, studying masters.
Okay. So what's your question?
Yeah, so I started meditation and learning new things about my own. So my question is, should I focus on emotions and feeling like anger or happiness or jealousy, or so whether are they extremely good or extremely bad? So should I try to balance it or just let it be happen? So what should I do?
Don't focus on your emotions. Focus on your breath. Your emotions comes into balance naturally. Please do this experiment.
Okay.
When you focus on your breath, your emotions comes to balance naturally. That is the beauty of it. Don't focus on anger. Don't focus on negative emotions, positive emotions. No. The emotions are the result of your previous thoughts. Okay, what emotions you are going through today is the accumulation of all the thoughts you've been thinking for a while. So just take care of your breath. Focus on your breath. Do meditation, and you will see the magic. Your emotions will come into balance on its own. Nothing will change overnight. But step by step, your emotions will come into balance. But you will notice the difference on the day one of your meditation practice. Be sincere towards your meditation. Your emotions gradually will come into balance. But your emotions are very, very important. Don't discount your emotions. See, it is very important. Don't discount your emotions. Don't suppress your emotions. But just focus on your breath. Do meditation. Very naturally, your emotions comes into balance. There are some emotions, for example, anger. You are feeling extremely angry. You are emotionally feeling like angry. You are feeling like, upset, destroying the things. It is an emotion. Don't suppress it. Don't control it. If you suppress and control it, it's going to blast like a pressure cooker. So don't suppress it, but rather express the emotions in a healthy way. How do you express the emotions in a healthy way? For example, you are angry with your friend or your colleague. You just express saying, I'm angry at the moment. I'm feeling angry at the moment. I'll speak to you later. So that is the healthy way of expressing your emotions. Don't blame the other person. Don't blame that you have created this anger, you have destroyed. No, don't blame others. Take responsibility. If you really want to work on your emotions, take responsibility. So take responsibility. How do you take responsibility? So you tell your friend that I am feeling angry. I am feeling angry, nothing to do with you. I'll speak to you later. So that is how you take responsibility, and that is how you express your emotions in a healthy way. Simultaneously, do more and more meditation. Take care of your breath. Do more and more meditation. And take responsibility and express it in a healthy way. All your emotions will come into balance. Okay.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for the guidance.
Yeah. Take care of yourself. All the best. And we'll see you next week. Namaste to all.